dates other men. Do you prefer men or women? Do you?
I'm going to take that 1 point away from you now.
Glad you did your research, pal.
That's a fair question, though. But he might have changed. I don't know what he's into these days.
love women.
Yeah.
I just don't ever want to eat a vagina.
Yeah. So he's more into...
Oh, you just made it sound even worse than it feels to me.
This is, you know what? This isn't weird. There's nothing weird about this. Recently, I've been watching, let me get the correct terminology. It's something like AFAB. The correct terminology is assigned female at birth.
Okay.
Porn. So people who were biologically said to be female and have now transitioned to male.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched that porn and have found it so erotic. And then I've been thinking to myself, could I date a trans man? And then I'm like, sure. Why the fuck not?
Huh. Wait, so...
But there's something where that's like, that's not a woman at all. But I don't know if 10 years ago I would have been open to that. And now I totally am.
How do you discover that? Like, how did you...
It's like an Easter egg.
I watch a lot of porn. I love porn.
And then,
Don't
like,
you love porn?
I don't like porn.
I do love porn. No, Theo's off porn. He's had to stop.
Off.
Trying to stay off.
Why?
I think it's bad for the psyche after a while.
Really?
Yeah, very damaging.
I think, and I've said this, I think porn is part of a healthy diet. I haven't had sex since February of 2016, and I don't feel deprived because I watch porn. I would rather watch porn than waste hours plus on Grindr or Scruff trying to hook up with somebody.
Okay, but when it comes to actual connections and intimate relationships,
I would love that.
There? You'd love it.
Do you
I
think
would love it too, but do you really? And I'm not accusing you or anything, but do you like? That's where I have a tough time. So that's why I say
That porn makes it more difficult
For
to
me.
be in an intimate relationship
Not
because of that.
me.
When was
Gay
the last
men
time you were in a
love porn.
relationship?
That was a while ago. 2010.
Well, that's sooner than I was.
Really?
I've never been in a relationship.
Never?
Never.
Oh my goodness.
How much porn are you consuming a day? Do you feel like?
Not more than like 15 minutes, I would say, but not like consecutively.
Right.
Like I'll watch a little bit and then I'll work a little bit and then I'll go watch a little bit more, but usually within like a 25-minute window. Like I'll watch a little, take a break,
Yeah.
go back and be done.
Wow.
Because it's more fun if I like put it in 2 parts. I don't
Right,
know.
right.
So
Do you
wait.
understand me?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
You know,
yeah. It's like
It's
you don't
not.
wanna-
It's not like edging. I'm not edging.
right.
You're lengthening the process in an enjoyable way.
Or maybe it's like I have porn or masturbation ADD. I don't even know what it is.
So I wanted to. So did you stumble upon a porn that had FAF, America's Funniest Home Videos, or whatever it is?
You used to say FTM, female to male, but and I want to be sensitive
Yeah,
to
of
the
course.
community, so now it's just assigned female at birth. I don't even know. Like sometimes, like when you're watching, I'm cheap, so I'll watch like the free porn. So when you're on MyVidster or XTube or Pornhub, you'll see related videos. So I'm watching a regular porn, and then something pops up on the related. I'm like, I'll check this out.
Yeah.
So then I check it out. I'm like, wow, this is. I'm still watching this.
There
This is
you
hot.
go.
Yeah.
So you would date a trans?
Yeah,
person.
totally.
And now with these people that you watch, the AFA ASCAP.
Yeah.
The ASCAP.
I don't want it to make it. We're not making fun.
No,
of
no,
I'm not making fun at all.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Hey, this is the first that I've heard about the community.
Me too.
The
And-
initials, getting used to something new can be like funny.
I can't even remember USAF, and that's United States Air Force.
Yeah.
So
Well,
nobody's, and they've been around for a long time.
You just did very well.
But my question is, what is if somebody walks in that was assigned a female at birth? How do I know? Say if they're nude and they walk in the room, do I have any idea?
You may not be able to. Some trans men have had top surgery.
Okay.
And
top
you-
surgery is when you get the
Your
Just
breast,
the penis?
breast removed. No,
Oh, okay.
that's bottom surgery.
okay.
And
Surgery.
if they've had top surgery, you may not even be able to tell.
Yeah, that's true. There was a guy on Survivor this past season
Zeke.
who I had no clue, and they had him shirtless all the time.
Wow.
And he was a
And-
woman?
Yeah. Well,
He was assigned a woman at birth?
he has
Yes.
transitioned. Yeah.
I wish they'd assigned me a woman at birth so I don't have to go around looking for one of these hoes. You feel me?
I don't think it'd be hard for you.
I mean, I find some ladies, but it's just tough out here, man. I mean, dating's got to be tough out here. You haven't been in a relationship in 7 years, you said.
Do you purposely?
This guy's lonely as fuck, dude. Anthony's fucking living in a lean-to out.
Yeah,
Manhattan
Anthony
Beach with
lives.
a man he met on the internet. They don't even have air conditioning, dude.
I'm gonna give
and
you
I'm going
a
to
point
sex, and I'm
just
going to
for
therapy
entertaining
for
me
sex.
recently the last couple minutes. So you're tied now 1-1.
Okay.
No, when I was living in New York City, which was from 2013 through 2016, half of the year, I dated a ton. Not through Grindr or Scruff. I was using this app called OkCupid, which actually I didn't use it on the app.
On the computer site.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't like having it on my phone. Oh, no. I can't deal with that. Because then I get like stress and anxiety. Like, oh, I just got a notification. Like I liked being able to handle it at night when I would purposefully log into the website and see who messaged me. So then when I was in New York, I would go on a ton of dates, like multiple per week. And it was a job and work. Although I did the Millionaire Matchmaker show and Patty told me I was doing it all wrong. Because what I would do is...
But Patty's lonely, isn't she?
Yes.
Lonely as fuck. I
I'll
saw her
give you 1
Erewhon a
point
month
for
ago.
that. You know?
No
I saw her
shit.
Erewhon a month ago, and she honestly looked like she would have fucked.
I don't agree with what she told me. Basically, you know,
Damn.
what I
Hey,
did...
lonely Patty, the matchmaker.
what I did was, you know, it's kind of like hedging your bets in gambling term, right? Like I would have everybody come to me and meet up at the moderately priced, not too fancy, but not a hole in the wall restaurant on my block.
Oh, you're speaking my language, by the way.
Where they knew me by first name. It was like my cheers. I would go there all the time.
For me, it's called Earth, Wind, and Flower. Shout out.
But I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't even get booze. I would always order tea.
Because of the money, or because
No.
oh, okay.
Because if you're getting coffee or tea, it's like an easy out, right? Like you can bounce after 30 minutes.
Right.
If you're getting a meal, you're committed for at least an hour. And then if somebody sees you just getting tea, they're not going to order a food. They're going to order a drink or a coffee. So she's like, well, you should be drinking on a first date. And I'm like, I like drinking, but I don't want to drink on a first date because I'm all about being healthy now. And I don't even try. I just don't drink that often. Last time I had a drink was 4th of July weekend. And if I am going to drink, I want to make sure it's somebody that's worth my time and calories. Because for me, booze is like the gateway drug. It's like marijuana. I don't do marijuana, but if I were to drink, I want to eat. And then if I eat, I want to drink more. And blah, blah, blah. It's like a vicious cycle. So she said I should be drinking on the first date and blah, blah, blah. And I get that. Like drinking for some people helps you loosen up and it helps you get laid. But that's also a time commitment. Like, whatever. Anyways, so I was doing that and I did that a ton. And I went on a few dates with the most was 2 different guys. I went on like, one I went on with 3 dates. The other one I went on like 5 dates.
In one night?
No. Over the course of the 3 years, 2 separate people.
3 years.
I picture you wandering into an Olive Garden. Here's what I'm picturing. You wandering into an Olive Garden on your block. There's 5 dudes that you've never met before sitting around that you've scheduled to come. This is what I'm picturing as your
Like a round robin. Like I'm going to go from table to
And
table.
you're just walking around with a tea like Tim Gunn, just like
I'll give Theo a point.
deciding on
as
which
well.
art project you're going to fucking help put a tie on and call yourself a savant.
That would
You
be
know?
fun. That's what I was expecting when I signed up to do Millionaire Matchmaker, but that ended up not happening. Instead, she set me up on a blind date. Only one. And I couldn't pick him.
Wait, did you pay?
No, it
Oh,
was
no,
for
it
her
was for
TV show.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So at least you didn't have to pay.
No, thankfully. If I would have had to pay, she would have kept setting me up on dates.
Yeah.
And it ended up being a great experience because, well, I was so legitimately anxiety ridden over this because of the way that it was set up. Like if I could have sensed the dudes out and picked from 3, then it would have been less anxious for me, but I didn't know who it was. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is going to be like a Perez hater, which there are the overwhelming majority of gay men are Perez haters.
Really?
But is it jealousy though? Probably gay men are extremely jealous.
It's maybe that. It's also maybe that like they just look down upon what I do for a living. It's also maybe that they're ashamed of me or embarrassed by me. They're like, oh, I can't believe that he's a representative for the gay community, which I never try or claim to be. Just like I never claim to be a representative for the Latino community or a representative for single gay dads or single dads, regardless of orientation. Like, I'm just me and I'm doing me. So it ended up that I knew the guy that she set me up on a blind date with, which I was so relieved by because there was zero chemistry. So for the whole episode, it was just basically like an infomercial for both of us. Like, so what kind of guy are you? What are you looking for?
So wait, so now you're not in a relationship. Do you want to be?
I do.
You do.
And I'm also happy to just have a fuck buddy or two.
Okay.
I'm open to.
So you're taking
both
applications.
I am totally accepting of applications.
Are
I was
you-
gonna say wide open, but I'm not. I'm not a bottom. I wish I was a bottom.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because, or I wish I was versatile. I've gotten fucked in my life, but I don't enjoy it. I am not good at it. And those are never a good combo.
Yeah.
Like, you don't like doing things you aren't good at or that you don't enjoy. You do it every once in a while if you're a gay man and you really like the person you're with and they beg you enough.
You take one for the team.
Yeah, but it's...
Sometimes I've been in situations where there's an entire team. So I'm literally taking
I'll give Matt a point for that. Have you really?
I've got anxiety, dude. I need
I've been in
Xanax.
group
I've been listening to
situations.
this.
What's the
You
maximum
do?
number?
Probably like 9 or 10, but I wasn't.
Oh my God.
I wasn't like taking part in all of it. But there
9
was
or 10?
there's not like a gangbang, but there was 9 or 10
I think
people
my
present.
maximum ever was
Why is that
4,
disgusting?
including me.
Why is that
You guys
disgusting? I didn't take part in all of it, but I
I'm not
just
saying
was
you're
thinking.
disgusting 'cause it's gay. I'm
Wow.
just
Wait,
saying
how did 9 or 10
9
happen?
or 10 men
There's
running around your bed.
There's like an underground like group from like this
What
is
do you-
ridiculous.
Underground group from where?
tell it.
No, like
Freaking
you
hypocritical piece of shit.
are you on like Grindr or any of that now?
No, I'm not.
No, not you.
Wait, they have lists or
Thank
groups?
No,
God,
but there
I'm
are
not.
people who are like accounts that will hit you up and say, well, we have a party and so like whatever. So I
my
experienced
gosh.
it. And then I went twice and
You
I am
went twice?
I'm so self-conscious that I couldn't deal with it, like because I felt awful. And then I met
if you,
one
like-
guy that I liked. And then I was like, I can't
Have
meet a guy that I
relationship with
like
somebody you
and
like.
Can't
say
be the guy that falls in love at a
meet there, yeah.
gangbang. dude.
exactly. It's a like
Or what if like you run into somebody you know?
oh, it's happened too. When
It
because
has?
I was on TMZ at the time with one of them, and they were like, "You're on TMZ," and I was like,
You were on somebody you were dating?
no." When I was on the show,
Yeah.
so someone there recognized me from being on the show,
Okay, I got that.
and
You
that
gotta
was
find
weird.
a decent man, bro.
I know I'm not gonna find him there. Although this one guy was really nice, but it didn't work out for whatever reasons. Okay, so changing topics a little
That
bit.
was very exciting for me, though.